Today we're getting ready based on whatever mystery item is inside this magic mixlings bag. So today we're doing another get ready with me based on the mystery item that I pull. And today we've got this little magic mixlings bag. I've never seen these before. So I love magic mixlings. I've got a few of mine behind me here, as well as my Blythe and my gorgeous doll. I'm obsessed with these at the minute. But I've also got like a large mixlings and loads of other plushes back there just to make a cute little background. But yeah, I've never seen a mystery item like this, because usually it is a mystery. They come in a cauldron and you don't know what it's going to be. And I would like absolutely love to do one of the giant cauldrons that like creates all the smoke and the bubbles and the everything. Like I just think that'd be so much fun. I have done like a smaller version where you put water on and it kind of dissolves the paper and that kind of thing, but I would love to do a giant one. I keep telling myself that like if my YouTube starts to do quite well, then I'll maybe buy some bigger toys to like do reviews of and like show you them, and kind of as an excuse to have them, because it feels like quite a lavish purchase to make just for me to play with. But if I make content with it, it feels a bit less like I'm spoiling myself, because I'm sharing the joy, you know? Anyway, let's see what's inside. So it does say there's 8 to collect. They've got a few different ones there. Again, I'm doing my outfit here and face all to it. And I do have to go to Tesco's later, but that's it. So I can maybe go a bit more full on with my makeup. So we'll see. But yeah, it says there's going to be one mixling and wand. If any of you have had a mixling before, you'll know that the little wand usually goes to their head and then like controls, like sometimes they have eyes or wings or legs or things like that. Sometimes they glow in the dark. Like there's just loads of different things. But yeah, so there's 8 to collect. I've just got this one, and I actually got this from Poundland, Pound Stretcher, one of them, and yeah, it was just £1, and I was like, well, we're gonna see what it is, and we're gonna do a video on it. So let's open it. I do enjoy that it's paper packaging as well. I should say that it feels a bit better. I can see the wand. I can't see anything. We'll unveil it together. What have we got? I've already got this one! Cute though! But I like fully already have it. Wait, let me see if it's behind me. Yep. Right here! Twinning! Oh my gosh, these could be some epic earrings, but I think they would be a bit heavy, even for me. Cute! And then you get the little wand, and if we watch the rear, yay! So it's a little center. Oh my gosh, now I have no idea what to do. I mean, naturally I'm thinking purples and teals, and thankfully I do actually have a teal really similar to this. So I could do like a purple lid with teal eyeliner and then some little diamonds. That would be quite fun, wouldn't it? Oh, and I've got a green dress that would maybe work. I think this is gonna be a very exciting get ready with me. So I'm gonna go get dressed, do my base, and then I'll come back and we can do the eye look together. I've just been looking at the little leaflet in some more detail. Now she is called Toki, and it says, so it says here like that's the different like options, and it says that she is ultra rare, which is amazing because I have 2 of them. So I'm just ultra lucky. And just like that, I'm dressed. So I've gone for this green kind of tealy coloured dress because I do feel it matches the details of my little mixling, and I popped on this cardigan because it's got some purple details too. So the base is done, the hair is done. Let's start on the eye makeup. As always, the first step is the NYX eyeshadow base. Oh my gosh, usually my cats are so fine when I'm recording. Earlier I had to shut them out, and now I've left them in because if I shut them out for too long they'll scrub the door and meow loads. So I had to let them in, and one is currently sat on my foot and the other is trying to take down my camera stand. Goodness me, will you stop it? Now the eyeshadow base is on. Also question, does anyone have any other recommendations for an eyeshadow base? Because I do love this one, but I just sometimes wonder if there is a better one out there. So any recommendations, do let me know. Now, as always, I've got so many palettes that I'm gonna use. I think because I want to try and match the purple as best I can, and I have so many different palettes, so I'm just gonna go through them and see which ones match the best. I do feel like this is quite a good match, but it's just a bit dark. We have a berry palette, but the pigment in this isn't the best, I will say. It's from Primark and I've had it for years, so that's why the pigment isn't the best. But again, I'm like, none of these are like screaming a match. I feel like that is actually, it's more pink, but it's kind of, those two kind of work, don't they? I think we're gonna go for a combo of actually this pink here and this kind of mauvey purple here. And I think I'm actually just gonna start with putting it on with my finger, because I actually think it's the best way to get a good lot of product on. And sometimes the pigments in this palette aren't the best, so I think if I just kind of slap it on, it might build up the pigment a little bit better. Okay, this is where we're at. Time for a bit of blending, I think. As Lynn's always says, you don't look weird with makeup under your eye, you're just not used to it. Colour-wise, I feel like we're doing a really good match actually. What do you think? I have, very conveniently, this wet liner from Glisten Cosmetics, and it's called Seltzer. And I open it and show you. It is literally like an identical match to the details on this little guy. So I'm gonna do a wing and then some diamonds. I think I might add some diamonds all around and some little dots and things, but that is the plan. As I always say, sisters, not twins. Sisters, not twins. They don't have to be identical. My face isn't identical. Symmetry isn't essential. Kind of important, not essential. I feel we're doing a pretty good job of matching. Time to add the diamonds. It's not a diamond. I mean, sisters not twins, but this is extreme. We're gonna have to even it out. Why are diamonds so much more difficult to draw than I expected? Okay, we've gone for 3 diamonds on each eye because we kind of had to blend in those huge ones. Let's go back for reference. Now I think I'm just gonna do a classic of putting lots of dots around the edges to kind of make it look cool. Hopefully, hopefully. I feel like I actually love this. I kind of feel like I want to add a shimmer into the diamonds. What do we think? So I have this Revolution Pro palette and it's got this kind of icy shimmer called Philosopher. And I think I'm going to add that Philosopher into the diamonds. That's what I'm thinking. I also discovered the best way to do a diamond on my very last diamond, but that is just to do a cross and then join up the crosses. The thing is it just looks good from a distance, and that is what matters. It's scary time! The eyes are done. Cute! So for lips, I'm thinking purple. So I've taken through all my kind of purpley. I think this might all have been a set, or possibly this is from a different set, but who knows? It's all Primark. Primark lip stuff is actually really good, so shout out to Primark. And there we have the finished makeup. I'm really pleased with how this one turns out. I feel like it's really cute. It's definitely like, it would be a makeup look that you'd have to, if somebody asked you about it, you'd be like, yeah, I'm matching this, because it's quite random and strange. I think it would have looked more kind of natural, everyday, could get off with wearing it everyday style of makeup if my diamonds were smaller, but my diamonds got, the more mistakes they got, the bigger they got. But I actually would really like to have some earrings with these guys on them, and I started making earrings from stickers. So I used to make jewellery, so I have all the stuff to make jewellery, like polymer clay jewellery, and I actually have loads of offcuts of like old pieces that I had like baked and hadn't turned into earrings and was waiting to kind of do up. And I have turned some Sylvanian stickers, some Blythe stickers into earrings already, and I actually think I might try and turn these little pictures into earrings. Now the only thing is the picture of my little monster doesn't really match the colour very well, so I don't think we're going to cut out this one particularly because it's not the cutest, but we'll cut out some of the others, or maybe we'll add that one in. I don't know if we're going to do a collage or what, but I thought I would film the process and add it into this video as a little bit of an extra, a little bit of a tutorial as to how you can turn random things like this into jewellery, hopefully. So let's see how it goes. So for the earrings, I'm actually just going to look through. I have this tub here that is filled with all of my like previous clay pieces. I mean, there's some finished earrings in here that you can see. So I can do studs or dangles, but I kind of tend to wear dangles more because I like a bigger earring. But these are very mini little figures, so I think I'm gonna try and do either quite little dangles or maybe even a little collage. So we'll see what shapes we've got in here. These ones are meant to look like the aurora, and some of them really worked and some of them really didn't. Little suns and moons. These are kind of what I used for the Blythe ones because I had quite a lot of them, little hearts. I did wonder if these would also be quite cute. They fit on quite well, don't they? So maybe these guys. Oh, here's some Christmas ones I made. They're cute. I might keep those. I do have so many pairs of Christmas earrings, but I misplaced them, and then like I used to use them for content, and then I would end up with like a pile of just like one thing here and there. Now when I did this as a business, I would use my Dremel to file these, but they're just for me, and I can't be bothered to change my Dremel bit just for that. I obviously will have to use my Dremel to drill in a hole for the dangle, but a little nail file works just fine for the edges. So now I need to decide which one of these mixlings I'm going to cut out. I really like Gruffin. I actually have him as well, and I also think Luggy is cute. Luggle. So this is the one I have pulled today. Here she is, but she just doesn't look like that. You know, she looks really brown and grey on there, and I just thought that's not really what I'm after. But I think this one is really cute, so maybe we'll go for this one and this one. So I'm gonna cut them out probably as close to perfect as possible so that they just kind of sit on there. Cute. Now here I have a notebook that I have covered in greaseproof paper. This is what I've also used the other one, that's why it's already got some resin on it. And I just find it quite a I do have like all of the stuff to do this like properly. Like I have a little resin board and things that I used, but truthfully I just couldn't be hooked to find it all. So obviously it was a bit different when it was stickers because they stuck on, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. But I think I'm going to actually put on a little dot of resin first and then put this on. Wait, what way around do we go? This way around. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm just going to pop more resin on top and use this little silicone tool that has been well used. I'm going to put them under this UV resin lamp, which has a very short cable, so I have to go and plug it in somewhere else, and then I will come back when it's time to drill them. Okay, now for the noise bit. I'm using an old postage box. This used to be my logo. Very cute, isn't it? I used to have a shed where I did all my crafting stuff in it, and this was my dog Honey, because I originally started making bandanas, and then I made lots of jewellery and things, and one of my first creations was a Jammy Dodger earrings, and this is what my shed looks like, and it has the Happy Hut logo on it, and then this is the Happy Hut too, because it's called the Happy Hut, believe it or not. So these guys have been under the lamp for a couple of minutes now. I always find with UV resin it stays a bit tacky, but that's fine. They're in it, they're all covered in it, and now I'm going to use my Dremel to drill a hole in the tops. I'm going to be honest, if you didn't have a Dremel, I don't really know what you would use. Maybe just make sure before you bake the clay or dry the air dry clay that you've already put a hole in it before it's dried or cooked, and then when you use the resin, make sure not to fill the hole up. But I am going to use my Dremel. That's usually what I would do anyway. I would Dremel before resin, but because they move about, and for the other stickers as well, I have done the resin and then Dremel, and it's worked fine too. But just remember, it will stay a bit tacky, but we give them a wash after they've been drilled anyway, so it'll be fine. Let's go. So they now have their little holes in them, ready to go, and I'm going to go and give them a little bubble bath, and then I'll come back with my earrings and the other ones as well, and we can put the fastenings on together. Here we go. So you can see the variety of ones I've made. These are today's makes. Aren't they so cute? I love them. And then we've got some Sylvanians ones. Now these are still kind of a little bit wet from my bubble bath, but they will soon dry. And yeah, the Sylvanian ones have kind of worked a bit better than the Blythe ones, just because the stickers are more solid. For my Blythe ones, so these were stickers that I got, I think, from AliExpress or something. These are obviously, you've just seen me make those. And then these Blythe ones are actually from this roll of stickers from Genie Moon. And they're really cute, but they're quite, well, I'll show you. They're quite kind of translucent almost. Like, obviously they would look great on a, like on a piece of paper or whatever they are. Still quite opaque, but they're not quite as opaque as this. Does that make sense? So they were a bit more of a challenge. I think they would have looked best on a white base, but I just went for pink because that's what I had, and I thought we might as well use what we've got. So I've got a few different pairs that I've made. I've got these love hearts, and then I've got some dangles the same kind of shape as the mixlings ones I've just made. And then I also did these kind of scrapbook style ones with lots of different stickers layered on top of each other, but they were on a really dark base, so they've not turned out too amazingly, but all very cute. So all of my findings are sterling silver. Probably, like, if I was buying them just for crafts, I wouldn't bother doing that, but they're just left over from when I had the business, so I use them, and then it's good because you know that they're at least good for your ears while also being fabulous. Are you kidding me? How cute they are! And the earrings are in. I just think they're the perfect addition to this look. I just love how it went, and I feel like I've done a really good job of matching this little mixling. How do you think it went? What's your thoughts, feelings, vibes? If there's any mystery items you'd love to see me unbox, then do let me know. I am going to be taking part in Vlogmas this year, so if you'd be interested in seeing more content like this, then do make sure you hit the subscribe button, and if you press the bell you actually get notifications when I post as well, so that might be useful. I can almost guarantee I'm not going to be one of those really organised Vlogmas people whose like video goes out at the same time every night. We'll be lucky if it goes out on the same day as the day it is. It's going to be a challenge, but I'm really excited to do it, and yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. A little bit of crafting in there as well as the makeup. And yeah, the cats have thoroughly enjoyed my little display that I've done behind me there. They've been so funny today. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I really love making videos like these, and it makes me so happy when you guys interact with them. And yeah, if you've got any friends that you think would like this content, please do share it to them, because I really love making these videos and sharing them with people who are also interested in it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and from me and my mixling, goodbye!